right, so when we make our hip throw, there's a couple of pretty important points, simple things that we want to do. I like to start with a grip. Preferably, it's going to be a sleeve grip. If she doesn't have a sleeve, it's a wrist control, right? So you can do this with or without a uniform. The next thing I want to do is I want to start making movement until I can get to around her back. I can go under her arm without a uniform, or if I've got a uniform, I can grab the belt and the sleeve however I want. But I'd like to be kind of here. She's going to be moving with me. She's going to be pushing against me, looking for her grip, right? Go ahead and grab me with his hand. There you go. So anyways, we're kind of fighting. Now, once I get to this position, I've pulled myself into a good position. This isn't as good. I can still do it from here. I like this. See how I'm kind of triangulated away from her? Then I'm going to step right foot to right foot, pull and lift this, left foot to left foot, lift, and throw. And I can throw as hard as I want or as easy as I want in order to make a throw. Okay? Now, if I go to make this throw and my hips are higher than her hips, this becomes a hard throw. Right? Now watch. See where her belt is and my belt is? Now it becomes easy. Does that make sense? Can we do that? Like the movement? Do that for the load. Get low, lift with your legs. This is a good way to kind of tell if you have your partner or not. Okay? So I make the initial grip, and I move in, and I'm kind of here. Does that look like I'm in the right position? Am I close? Are my hips low enough? Probably I need to be a little lower. Now, can I manhandle her if I'm strong enough? Probably, right? But at least my feet are pretty close. What I'd really like to do is I'd like to be deep, right? So that I can lift her with my hips. If she can balance on my back, I've got oh gosh, or big hip throw. If she's off to my side a little bit, I can still throw her here, right? But then it's Uki Goshi, or half a hip throw, right? So again, oh gosh, hips are kind of halfway here. Uki Goshi, it's kind of halfway. Does that make sense? Sure. If you find yourself falling off of the side where she can catch herself and kind of walk off of me, I get here and I go to throw her and she walks off of me, right? I go again, she walks off of me. And all I got to do is reap that foot. I move in here, and she won't be able to make the move. I step low, and then I can make a reaping hip throw, or a one-legged hip throw, okay? Give half, or Uki Goshi, a try. She won't be on. She'll tend to slip off. You have to pull harder this way and turn faster. Try Uki Goshi. It's a harder throw, but you can still make it if you want. Give it a shot. Fighting, a lot of times you're going for, come here, Billy. You're going for the big throw. You want to get them good. You want to really get a good grip. You really want to get low. And you want to lift them up, right? That's the best case scenario. But a lot of times, people are going to be kind of fast, and they're going to be trying to escape you. So I get about here. He's kind of moving away, right? I've got to get my hip in somehow. So I might move back, and I might dig in again a couple times in order to make Uki Goshi. Okay? So that's where that little Ushikomi drill where we go in and go out. If I bump him the first time and he misses, I bump him again. And hopefully he'll end up being on one foot and I'll be able to make that throw. All right. Who thinks they can try the one leg or the reaping hip throw? Harai Goshi. Or even perhaps Hane Goshi. Goshi means hip throw, okay? All right. So, hip throw position. We can start here if we want. I can fight her for position. I go in, right? It's here. All right? Here. So my base foot is going to be centered between her feet. Doesn't that make sense? Because if we're a tripod, 1, 2, 3, my foot is here, I should be able to balance her weight on one foot. What if my foot is right here? I go to balance her, all of her weight is going that way. That's really hard. Or I go too far here, and she throws me because I'm off balance. Does that make sense? So it kind of looks like one, right? One, this way. And I go to make the move here, watch, whoop. And I can throw her hard or soft as I see. If you can't do this safely, have somebody help you. okay? I might not be able to throw Vicky properly. So Hannah's kind of right behind me, and she's kind of got her hand on Vicky's belt right beside mine. And I get to this position, and she's gonna make sure that Vicky doesn't get crushed. I lift her, and I go throw, and then she helps her to the ground a little bit. Have somebody kind of double check. Can we do that a little bit safer? Give it a try. Go, right? So again, I still get here. He still makes his throw. He's not dead, right? He's not going to resist me, but he's going to help me a little bit, right? And I got to figure out how I'm going to get this foot all the way over there. I can't do it like this. That's going to look kind of like a reap. So I'm going to step turn. Can we do that part? Make one step to the middle, and almost like we're going to throw kind of a turning side kick this way. I'm going to go from here to there and cut his feet out from under him. So he's touching my hips gently, but this is moving his hips back, or off, feet off the ground and hips up. Pretty cool? Yes, sir. Go. All right, makes the grip. One step, one kick. Pretty easy? Size matters, size helps. If you're strong, the person you're doing the technique on is light, you will have an easier control. If I'm trying to throw Jeremy, I got to do it just right. I got to be perfectly balanced to hold up because he's a big dude. So again, when you're practicing, you can grab somebody slightly smaller if you're struggling. If you've got it, let your partner work a little bit more. Do it again. Go, go.